Metatron, excerpts from the book, Clarion Call. By Robbie Mackenzie. August 1, 2016. Website: sacredascensionmerkaba.com. Produced by Higher Self. I have been given 4 excerpts from the book, Metatron, This is the Clarion Call, by the author, Robbie Mackenzie, and I was asked to publish them. Here it goes.
Excerpt 1, Examples of Light. There have been many in the past in your linear time who have taken upon this task by themselves, without thousands of other light workers on the planet, and they have made great impact as individual beings. Your Jesus, who embodied the Christ, was an embodiment of perfection, and he was worthy. He made himself worthy because of his impeccability to embody the Christ energies and moved the cause forward. Your Gautama Buddha became Buddha through his efforts, through his impeccability, and through his understanding of wanting more than merely the material existence. He had everything in the material existence that he could ever want, but he knew the truth and the wealth of the spirit, and he sought it. Your Krishna, embodiment of love, opened up to his understanding of his true nature and moved the cause of spirituality forward. There are examples of light, of manifestation, of ascension, and their muse you must take and model your path upon as far as your impeccability is concerned, for this is the level of consciousness that your whole planet is moving forward towards. They all understood their Merkaba and walked forward with their inner guidance and were emancipated, truly emancipated, and became the love, the light, the oneness, became one with the Father, with the Brahman as a Buddha, understanding their own essence. And this is the point you are moving forward towards. Do not be deceived that they are higher and you are lesser, for there are only different stages of the one, and this is an important thing for you to comprehend and assimilate within your consciousness for you to move forward. The concept of utopia has been discussed and been negated as an impossible dream. However, that is part of your design, and the understanding of utopia, of a world at peace, in cooperation where everybody is considered, everybody is comforted, is within your reach. But to help move this forward in your linear time and to facilitate a faster change of these energies, you must look to yourselves instead of looking to others, and become one. Become one with me, become one with your higher selves. We do not negate your own spiritual tradition, no matter which spiritual tradition you come from. Look to the leaders of your spiritual tradition. You do not have to say Metatron, for I am them all, and they are all me, and they understood this. Therefore do not feel you are being deceived by a different name. Instead, replace Metatron with the name of your chosen deity of your own culture with your own spirituality. This is information to make you a better spiritual warrior within your own spiritual path. You do not have to break free from the people whom you know. You will merely become a better version of that understanding by assimilating the truth of your own being, your own light, your own love. Your design is going to push this forward anyway. Understand this, the difference in you taking your place and becoming the spiritual warrior that you are capable of becoming is a matter of time. For the ascension of the planet is a gradual one, but this is speeded up, by every being that walks into their mastery. You are being given this opportunity to walk forward on a roller coaster ride of your own consciousness. This will make life more interesting, will make your relationships more interesting, more fulfilling, will make your romantic love affairs much more relevant, much more loving, and make your sexual relations much better. It will affect your finances in a positive way when you understand you can manifest all the abundance you need, and will positively affect the economy of the world, for all is coming together. Excerpt 2, We made this matrix together. This fusion of power from your consciousness to my consciousness, which is really your higher consciousness, will help you move forward to the higher realms. Understand who you are, your essence, your oneness, your power, your glory. When you feel this energy completely, when you feel the divine fire and you explode in love, you will understand what is meant by oneness. We do not mean a sense of well-being where you have an inkling that you are a part of a greater self, although this is the beginnings of samadhi, the beginnings of understanding, the beginnings of awakening, and this must be honored. But to strive for a full disclosure of who you really are, and you are really me and I am really you, but you are of a lesser consciousness, and by lesser, we mean of a lower vibration. This wonderful melting pot of consciousness on the earth plane is here to be enjoyed, and here for you to be inspired, and for you to create the lives that you want to have, for you may have true abundance in this lifetime if you so desire, and you put your consciousness towards your wealth. The true wealth comes from the spirit, but from this place of creation, you can create worlds, you can create universes. You have done already, you are going in and out from a lower vibration to a higher vibration all the time. This is a continuum and this has always been here. Understand the concepts of love and you will understand all. We are giving you the keys, not only to understand your own consciousness but also to understand the consciousness of the universe. That love is your true self, and love is creation. From your experiences on the earth plane where you seated your consciousness within this experiment of evolution on the leading, cutting-edge environment of creation that the earth plane is, you put together the design and we made this matrix together. I am merely reminding you of the original blueprints that we drew up together. Walk into the confidence, trust yourself, know yourself, for to know yourself and to trust yourself is to walk into your mastery and become who you truly are. We designed this war of consciousness and let it go, so that you may create the experiences that you want to have. Every experience that you see as negative can be overcome. This whole world is transforming, but the state that it is in right now is a valid state and must be cherished for its diversity. As you are moving yourselves forward to the point of unlocking your oneness, your truth, you are coming into the point of revelation, you are being unlocked. We are approaching from the sky, that you may ascend. The seals are being unlocked and these seals are your consciousness, the 7 seals of your chakras being truly opened up. And the Babylon of your lower chakras, of the experience of hate, pain, violence, and negativity will be transcended as you ascend. Do not judge yourself and do not judge others at all. Do not be at a point of judgment, merely be in your discernment, that your consciousness may transform and you will walk into your full power. From this place you may create anything. There will be a sharing of your wealth, for you will see the wealth as belonging to others as well as yourself, and we do mean material wealth on this point. Monetary wealth is abundance as well as all the blissful abundance from the spirit. But, the source of your monetary abundance must be from spirit so that you are not led to view the abundance as having power in and of itself, which will lead to greed and negative power. There is a saying that power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely, and this is only a truth from the point of the lower chakras. For when you are caught up in your egos, in your lower chakras, yes, absolute power would corrupt you absolutely. This is why the point of the ring pass knot is put in place, that you may ascend past this point, because if you did not, you would destroy yourselves through what is commonly known as the 7 deadly sins. They would be your pitfalls and you would fall foul of them. This is not just talking about the power of money, this is about the power of attraction. But when you get to the point of the ring pass knot, and when you ascend past this point, your vessel will be at a point of purity, that you may attain absolute power. You may attain absolute manifesting power, absolute healing power. You will be able to bilocate, you will be able to transcend time and space. You will come to the core of the universe and you will realize that it is inside you, and you will open up to this power. We do not really give you this power. This power is inside you already, You just don't understand how you can access this power while you are in the grip of the lower chakras. But you will transcend and you will ascend and move forward towards your master being, towards your avataric self, towards your I am presence, which will afford you the freedom to do what you want to do when you want to do it. This is true abundance, and you are moving forward towards this state. The more you purify, the more you forgive, and the more you walk forward in unconditional love, the closer you get to the goal. Your higher self will test you and will put temptation in your way, and you will know when it is not a temptation anymore, when you can take it or leave it, and when you can drop it when you want to. Whichever temptation is in your way, that you are getting to the point where although you can have that which is tempting you, you will not be a slave to it. This is the ultimate freeing information. Free yourselves, be brave, purify, put on the white cloaks of purity that your book of Revelation gives you the understanding of. It mentions the 144,000. This is in reference to your DNA. This is in reference to becoming a fully activated human being, all the strands of your DNA opening up, every point of your brain opening up, fully firing, opening up to the consciousness of your human genius. You hold in awe the man Leonardo from Vinci. He was a fully open human being who came to the understanding of his Merkaba early on. Each of you has within you the power to open up to that universal genius, to the ability to be a polymath, and open up and store and understand, and have the wisdom to use that fully open genius and open your DNA, that you may be a fully useful member of the human race. That you will not hold yourselves back in fear and close down to your small selves controlled by your lower chakras. It will activate both sides of your brain and you will feel the energy pouring into you. You will not be allowed to move past the stage of the ring pass, not until you have properly done your basic training. Do not be fooled into thinking that you can take shortcuts within your consciousness. For you made this design, you made this blueprint. And you can only walk into the lift to take you to the next level in your building of consciousness when you have acquired the key to open this door. We are giving you the keys. We are giving you what you need, but you must take action. If you always do what you have always done, you will always get what you have always gotten, and you will not ascend, and it will cause you pain. For this experiment of consciousness is moving forward. The angels are helping each and every one of you on the planet move forward. Do not be fooled that because you are on a spiritual path that you are the only ones that are being helped. All are being helped, even the ones stuck in their violence, even the ones stuck in their racism, sexism, ageism, and all negativisms that plague your planet with their greed and corruption. They are operating from their egos, from their lower selves, and they are in the grip of that point of their consciousness. They need love. They need the ones who are ready to open up their consciousness, to open up their Merkabas, to open up their love and expand their auras, that it will be easier to open their chakras. For each master that walks fully into his open enlightened consciousness, and taps into the network of enlightened beings and avatar on the planet right now, helps those stuck in the illusion of separation. Join in the joy, join in the party of peace and love, tranquility and understanding, and come to the peace that passes understanding. This will be done with effort, so make the effort. This will be done with love, so love. Send out your rockets of love to all, especially the ones who have wronged you. Love your enemies, for your enemies are a reflection of you that has not moved forward onto the spiritual path yet. Love your enemies, love them as yourself, but be in discernment. You do not have to set up camp and set up home with them. Laughs, this love you send can be from afar, for the company you keep will change and will transform. We do not say this because we are suggesting that you change all your friends, but as your vibration raises you will be attracted to ones who are of a higher vibration. For you will feel their bliss and they will feel your bliss, and your bliss together will help transcend those that come near, and help your vibration raise, that you may get to the point of the ring pass not and transcend it. Excerpt 3, 100th Monkey. There are different levels of mastery that you will achieve. And the more you move forward in your levels of mastery, the easier it will become to see where you have come from and to see where you are going, and what bliss you can assimilate within your being and what effect you have on other people. There is an understanding on your earth plane about the 100th monkey syndrome, which is an understanding of a mass of people becoming aware of something, and it becoming accepted and utilized. It has been said that all great truths go through 3 stages: first they are ridiculed, then they are violently opposed, and finally they are accepted as self-evident. Spirituality and the understanding of your mastery are going through the 3 stages right now. But in order for it to be accepted as self-evident, enough people have to assimilate the truth within their being and experience the enlightenment, experience the raise in vibration, experience becoming masters and knowing what it is to walk into truth and become one with the all that is, with the Father God, the Tao, Ki, Chi, whichever different understanding you need to come to terms with that we are describing. You must concentrate on your own mastery, that you may alleviate the suffering of the people who are panicking, of the people who are experiencing the negativity. For you as masters can alleviate a lot of pain, a lot of suffering. You can effect a lot of healing, and you can make a big difference, a big impact. The true light workers that we have mentioned, Jesus, Buddha and Krishna, have affected billions. That was only 3 people. You are many, and the critical mass of light workers that are opening up has the ability to take everybody to the next level. So when things happen that make you seem as if you are being ridiculed or laughed at, or when things are being violently opposed, feel the truth within yourself and know that once the point of the critical mass is properly reached, humanity will accept this truth as self-evident. Do not look to the past, look to the future, look to your potential. Open up your Merkabahs, purify. For you will affect this change for everyone. And the joyful thing about your mission is that your mission is to have fun, is to be in laughter, is to not worry, to trust spirit and trust the angels, to trust your higher self and be joyful in what you want to move forward towards. Excerpt 4, Your Profession. Your profession is very important, for we do not suggest that because you are a light worker that you all have to be mediums in the traditional sense of the word. To be a light worker is to be at one with your own spirit and to open up your own joy, so that you can laugh and you can love more fully. So that whichever profession you feel your bliss pulling you towards, you can do and you can excel at, and you can experience it with the utmost grace and power and transformative momentum that an open Merkaba gives you. In all spheres of life, working for the government, working in retail sales, in catering, in electronics, in architecture, alternative therapies, in the army, and you can be a light worker in the army. This may seem like a contradiction when your orders are to be at war and to be on the front line. But to help effect a change you must excel at whatever you do right now, and open to the change, for you will morph and you have the ability to be in many different professions. Whichever profession pulls you in the direction you feel you would be most happy, most blissful, this is spirit laying out your path before you. But it must be a genuine want, not a want because someone else has steered you in that direction or said you ought to. It must be from your own self, from your own joy. The important thing is how you deal with your own self. For as you treat yourself better, as you love yourself, as you respect yourself and as you open up to the divine love of the universe that is your true core, you will find yourself treating others with more respect, more reverence, more love. And the effects of the lower chakras, the 7 deadly sins, will drop off and you will be much happier within your being. And the outside will become a reflection of the inside, and you will enlighten many people just by being there, just by being around them. And in them being in your aura you help to unlock them, and they in turn will help to unlock others, until you have a fully enlightened society that is completely working together. There will be no trace of war. Conflict will cease to exist, for you will see each other in your true light. When you have the immaculate conception of each other, you will respect and love and help them move forward. This will create more diversity on your planet, for when your genius is opened you will amaze yourself as to the wonderful designs that you put on life and how you will beautify your planet and yourselves. And this harmony will open you up to the universe and you will be accepted as a planet ready to join the Galactic Council fully, and you will travel the universe. But not in your primitive vehicles burning fossil fuel. You will come to a better understanding of engineering design, and your space vehicles will become much more effective, and you will truly understand.